Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of mine. This time I'm back with Last Twilight, episode 10. I am so excited for this, but I'm also extremely petrified for the last episode. It finally happened. Our poor boy lost his eyesight and I'm so scared of what that could make Day do, because now he literally is completely blind. And to be quite honest, it kind of looked like he felt some kind of freedom in the fact that he couldn't see anymore. And I have the feeling that I know why. This man has been traumatized because of the fact that he was going blind, so he was scared to have to admit to himself that it was gonna become a reality. So this man was scared, and he has been experiencing the 5 stages of grief. I did say in a lot of my reactions that this man was trying to ease in on the pain that was gonna follow him around for the rest of his life because of the fact that he was going blind and he didn't want to accept it. But last episode, when it finally happened, he accepted it with grace. And the fact that he accepted it that easily and that he kind of felt freedom in that, it's because I think after reading the last page and finding out how the book ended, he realized that he couldn't change anything about the fact that he was going blind. He found out that things happen because life sucks. He can't do anything about the fact that horrible things are happening to him. In other words, the fact that he's blind now, and the fact that he was gonna become blind someday was haunting him. And he has been that anxious, fearing the day when he was gonna lose his eyesight. And when it finally happened, it was like kind of freedom from him, because he kind of was relieved from the fear, even though his worst memory became true. But it was kind of freedom for him, because it was like, I don't have to worry about the worst thing happening, because after I lost my eyesight, I'm still here. Like, I didn't die. It's not like I'm gonna die. After I lose my eyesight, I can still go on the same way as I used to, even if my eyesight is now done. Because, let's be honest, his eyesight was so limited that he wasn't capable to see a damn thing. Like, don't lie to me. Don't tell me that eyesight actually made a big difference to him being completely blind. Like, let's be real here. His vision was so blurry, like my background. He couldn't see anything, come on now. So it was like he kinda got adapted to the fact, to his limited vision. And after his eyesight was completely annihilated, it was like I kind of got used to it because of the fact that my vision started to become blurrier. It doesn't change the fact that he is in huge pain and that he didn't want it to happen. But after he lost his eyesight completely, it was freedom for him. Like, he doesn't have to carry around all that fear anymore. So I'm intrigued to know what this episode is gonna be like, because we know that Mark is gonna quit being Day's caretaker because the mom is a bitch. So we will see. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe for the full uncut reaction. You can check out my Patreon. The link is in my description box below. And without further ado, let's start. What you want? That. See the hands. Now. This bitch already started with me today. It has not even been 20 seconds, y'all. And this bitch already lost it with me. She saw that this man came walking in with his hands intertwined with her son's. And what does this bitch do? She doesn't see the signs. And she's like, oh, okay, they're lovers, like, there's love here. No, why would she? She's like, here, you see this? You can release your hand from my son and you can get away. Y'all, why do we always get confronted with Karens? We kind of saw that she truly cares about Day and that she was truly worried about him. And when he was diagnosed that he really was gonna lose his eyesight completely, she actually cried. So we can't say that she doesn't love him at all, but she doesn't love him the right way, if you want my opinion. Of course, it wasn't okay that they kind of neglected the rules because they wasn't allowed to go there alone without Night. They kind of came to an agreement and Night said, all right, I'm gonna go with you and we're gonna go there together. As in, I'm gonna drive you. Mom can come with us, but I'm gonna be there for you. As in, don't worry, Mom, I got this. And then they left without Night. Night came back and he, like we can see it, like he was there before Mock and they showed up. So they first off broke that, so that she's kind of pissed that they like tried her or anything. Okay. Let me just say I can understand that she could be upset because she's like, I set that rule specifically and you couldn't even do that. But now, it was Day's decision to remain. She's kind of making it out to be that it was Mock's decision and Day couldn't say no to Mock. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna stay there and disregard my mom's rules. But this mom, I said it in the last episode and I'm gonna say it here again. This woman is selfish and I can't with this woman. Like, your son is losing his eyesight and it was his dream to go to that wedding. If I stay there one more day, I'm not gonna die. Like, you see your son is fine. You see he's fine. You see that Mock brought him here safe and sound. And let me bring it back, ma'am, that you hired him. You hired him to take care of your son. And you don't even trust him to look after your son. Like, there's this logic up here that doesn't make sense to me. What is her problem right now? What is her problem? This woman was so selfish and she was like, you wait until my job is done and then we can go wherever you want, not taking Day's eyesight limitation into consideration. Then, when Day did what he wanted for once, the mom is pissed. I can't with this woman. And that was a homophobic move, like, come on now. They were holding hands in a very affectionate way, and this mom is like, no, you take off your hands. She actually ripped their hands apart, y'all. This woman is worse than a cock block. She does not care about her son's feelings. Like, this is sad.
ดวงตาของคนไข้ไม่มีการตอบสนองแล้วนะครับจากผลที่ออกมาหมายความว่า
he blind. And now we bring your ugly ass excuse here that you wanted him to wait until your beautiful work is done, baby. Now we bring that into consideration. Then bring that into consideration that it's his life and not yours. I'm sorry I can't with the mom. I literally cannot stand her. Like, she knew that there was a limitation to his eyesight. And he wanted to go there and she didn't even allow it by himself. As in, she didn't care if it was his dream, if he desired to go there. She didn't. She was like, oh, I don't care. Oh, if you lose your eyesight or not, I could care less. But hey, I got what I wanted. You stay at home. Look what happened. Mock did what both of these family members were incapable of. And they got what he wanted. He was so happy, and the last thing that this man wanted to see was Mock. Because Mock was the only one that truly understood his needs. He was the only one that understood that he wants to use the time that he has to do what he can. The mom, we can already see that the mom does not give a damn. She literally did not take into consideration her son's feelings. Now, this man is suffering the consequences because this woman couldn't overcome her own shadow in a certain sense. She's literally being the cock block here. she does not care about Day's feelings. She's just like, this man is a bad influence on you. And she's like, you are not going here anymore with him. She literally yanked him away from Mock. If Day would have done what she wanted from him, this man wouldn't have been capable to do anything. Nothing. He literally would have lost his eyesight in regret because he is completely blind right now. Like, you can see it. And the only thing that she can do is just like look paralyzed. Bitch, you knew he was gonna lose his eyesight. Like, in my eyes, there's a limitation to being naive, okay? Like, in my eyes, we all are human beings, of course. So there's like this limit to, let's call it delusion. There's this limit to being delusional. If I believe too much in something that I even know won't be capable to happen, then I am dumb, okay? You're not naive anymore. You are dumb in my eyes. Because if you know that there is something happening that cannot be changed, and you still believe somehow, because of no reason whatsoever, that this situation can do 180 and change. Let's just go with an example. You are terminally ill. You believe till your last breath that as soon as you reach the brink of death, you're miraculously gonna heal. And you're gonna be capable to continue living. Like, you are dumb in my eyes if you actually believe that. Like, that's too much delusional. This woman is delusional. She actually believed that this man can heal. They have been going to doctors for over a year, and they kept on telling her that Day's vision keeps on diminishing. That means, lady, that his eyesight keeps on getting worse because of the cornea damage that this man has because of that accident. That's not gonna become better. They told you as well that if this man does not get an eye transplant, it won't matter. He will still become blind. And this woman is like, oh, don't talk like that. You're not gonna become blind. Don't worry, I can go to work. We can talk in 5 months after I'm done with, I don't know, a world tour or whatever this woman is doing. I have no idea what this woman is doing. And she was like, oh, after I'm done with work, we can start doing what you want. And now look what happened. If this man would have waited until her ugly ass comes back from her work or from whatever the hell she still had planned, this man wouldn't have gotten to see anything. That's how selfish this woman is. I don't know if I should feel sad for her or just be mad at her. I think I'm more mad at her because I see this more from Day's perspective. Like, you're not the one losing your eyesight. If you're not the one losing your eyesight, what do you have to complain about? It was his decision to go there. It was his decision to stay. It was his decision of wanting to make his last days count. You had no right to tell him, yeah, you can go there. Like, what's wrong with you? Now try to clean your dirty conscience, woman. This man is blind. There's nothing he can do anymore about it. He is completely blind, like he does not see anything. So have fun with that.
พาน้องขึ้นห้องไปแม่มีเรื่องจะคุยกับหมอ
This woman.
ภาพสุดท้ายที่เดย์เขาเห็นน่ะมันเป็นภาพอะไรอ่ะ
Me. Because I'm that gorgeous.
หน้าที่ของผมคือดูแลความปลอดภัยให้เดย์ครับ
He was safe. If you're gonna blame him for him
เธอกลับ
completely
พาเขาไป
losing...
เสี่ยงอะ
What?
การที่เธอพาเขาออกมาข้างนอกได้อะมันไม่ได้แปลว่าเธอจะพาเขาไปไหนก็ได้
But he agreed.
ขอลาออกครับ
เราขึ้นไปลาเดย์เขาก่อนสิ
Y'all, this is the first part, and I'm pretty sure I already have half an hour of recording. This woman. I feel so bad for Mock. Why do I feel bad for Mock? Because Mock was doing everything in his power to provide kind of the best time of Day's life. He wanted to provide, in a certain sense, this perfect memory that, in a certain sense, could provide for all of the years that were to come where he wasn't gonna be capable to see a thing. So that's why he tried to provide him with all the beautiful scenes of that place so that Day could have something to look back to in his memories, okay? So, when the mom was like, you should provide for his safety. And then she's like, yeah, you put him in danger. Like, imagine what could have happened. First off, I already said everything there was to say, didn't I? Like, she literally wanted a caretaker for Day. He was supposed to provide his safety. But if you entrust your son's safety to someone else, you need to trust the caretaker. What she's saying right now is showing that she did not trust Mark in the slightest, because she kept on chewing this man out every chance she got. So that already shows that she never truly respected nor trusted Mark. So Mark, because he feels bad, because he's still in a vulnerable situation, because his lover did just lose his eyesight, and when you truly love someone, you want to prevent them from too much pain and suffering. But he knew that he couldn't do anything to change it, and he just wanted to provide Day with the best moments of his life. Now that it's over, like, the pain is setting in for Mark as well, because he was like, there was so much he could have still seen. Like, maybe I wasn't the best picture for him to see for the rest of his life. Like, maybe the last memory he would see forever shouldn't have been me. You know? So him saying it's my fault, he was hoping, begging, that Day's mom was gonna be like, no, it wasn't. It's okay. And she's like, yes, it was your fault. You go and say goodbye to Day before you leave. What a bitch! I'm sorry! What's wrong with this woman? You can actually see that this man truly cares about your son. That should already show you that this man would never try to seriously harm your child. Yet you're acting like this. No wonder that all of those caretakers left.
เดี๋ยวเก็บมันไว้ให้ดีนะ
Stop! We had such a beautiful moment.
พี่มาอ่านให้ผมฟังอีกจบแล้วเด
No! Not like this! Sir! What is wrong with you? Don't be coming at me like this. Sir! No! You can't be coming at him like this. He was actually like, you know how that book ended? Well, or story as well. That wasn't just him saying, yeah, it has come to an end, as in the story has come to an end, so I can't read the book for you anymore because the story is still the same. But or story as well has come to an end. Like, or relationship has come to an end. The time I spent here has come to an end. Or happiness has come to an end. Like, you can see many things here. He's actually saying, take this book and keep it safe, because this journey, me finding herself, is what made you come to terms with your situation, and this book in general is what kept us both together. It's what kept the both of us happy and united. Like, ever since the first episode, they were talking about books, and ever since episode 2, they started to talk about Last Twilight. That book. They were trying to look for it, and they started to read it, and then the story from Day and Mark started to unfold itself. We could see parts of Day's suffering, which were very closely connected to me's suffering, and Mark was there to comfort him and to kind of be like his guidance through the light in a certain sense. I did say that when you die, it's like, yeah, don't go to the light. In this particular sense, it's he guided him when he had light for Day to get used to the limitations, to the darkness, so that when the real darkness will reach him, he will be capable to handle himself just fine. They did those exercises. Mark had the blindfold. He tried to understand what Day's strugglings are, considering the fact that his vision is limited, so that he could understand him better, and so that he could find some kind of way to guide him when doing a specific task. For example, like finding out what kind of outfit you want to wear. They tried to feel out the fabric, so Day was capable to find out what color it had, and if there was anything on it. They found some kind of rhythm. Mark also put a system in Day's wardrobe. He knows that pants are down and tops or sweatshirts are up. He knows the colors. I don't know how he organized it, but I think he also organized the colors. So he was like, blue, red, green. If you want to wear green, pick the third. You count. He tried to find a system for him. As in, while this man could still see, he was like, you see this? You feel this? This is how we do things. He tried to prepare him for the worst moments. That's real love. This man was truly concerned. He truly cared. So that's exactly what he did. He tried to lead Day to the moment where this man could be doing anything by himself. He literally held his hand while there was still light, as in while there was still possibility for him to adapt for the worst moments when he wouldn't be capable to see again. That's love.
ยังไม่จบ
Me too.
เดี๋ยวไปคุยกับแม่
Oh, stop.
พี่ก็ทำใจไว้แล้วด้วยตั้งแต่วันที่เราตัดสินใจจะไปกันนะ
แม่อยากให้น้องกลับไปหมกตัวอยู่ในห้องอีกเหรอ
อย่างน้อยให้น้องอยู่ในห้องแม่สบายใจมากกว่า
Bitch. I'm never gonna be capable to continue, y'all. We're still in the first part. What is wrong with this woman? Did she actually hear what she said? She actually said, at least I feel more comfortable knowing that he's in his room. So this woman is fine if this man isolates himself, becomes more depressed, gets completely sad again, rarely eats, barely sleeps. Literally, he withers away in front of her eyes. But at least this woman is safe. This woman is toxic. If I love someone, I want this person to be happy. And in order for the person I love to be happy, I don't, nor I can, go with what I want. I need to go with what they want. Because they are a person by themselves. What I want, what could make me happy in my final days, may not be what the person next to me would make happy in her final days or in his final days. We're all different people. We all have different desires. We all have different wishes in life. We all have this kind of dynamic, this kind of system that we want, that we build in our lives, and that we kind of try to tackle every single day during the course of our lives until we die. Like we have this kind of system. Like for an example, I know I want to be a singer. So this is my system. But the person next to me is like, I would never want to be a singer. No, thank you. I want to look after kids. Like that's their dream. That's what they truly desire. That's what would make them happy. I, someone that love you and want you to be happy. A good love, a healthy love, an unconditional love. I will put my desires, what I want, I will put it aside for you. Because that's how much I love you. That's real love. That's true love. This woman has only toxic love left. She is willing to let her son wither away in front of her eyes. She's willing for his mental health to suffer so that her mind is at peace. This woman can't let go.
แม่
Yes!
เด
Yes, this man said, I am not going down without a fight. Yes!
แม่อยากรู้ใช่ไหมว่าภาพสุดท้ายที่เดย์เห็นนะคือภาพอะไร
Ooh, tell her. Tell her that it was him.
มันคือหน้าพี่หมอกสำหรับเดย์อะ
Tell her.
เขาไม่ใช่แค่พี่เลี้ยงคนหนึ่งเขาเป็น
He
มากกว่า
loves
นั้น
this man.
ฮัลโหลพี่หมอก แต่อยู่ตัดไม่มีใครทนผมได้เท่าพี่แล้ว
พูดแบบนี้เดย์อยากได้อะไร
ถึงพูดไปอะพี่ก็ให้ไม่ได้หรอกพี่มาอยู่ข้างๆผมตอนเนี้ย
Me too.
คืนนี้พระจันทร์สวยดีนะเดย์ออกมาดูด้วยกันไหม
ทำอย่างกับว่า
Hilarious
ผมออกไปแล้วจะมองเห็นนะ
เห็นสิเชื่อพี่
Use your imagination. Like at the mountain, remember?
หมอก
The happiness! Sir, what are you trying to look for?
เอ๊ะ
What?
Andy,
Isn't this man completely blind? How is he
Andy,
supposed to see something?
แม่แค่อยากจะหาคนที่เขาดูแลเดย์ได้จริง
But he took care of him.
แม่คิดว่าเดย์ดูแลตัวเองไม่ได้เหรอ
Taught him so
อยากให้คน
much.
อื่นมองเดย์เป็นคนปกติไม่ใช่เหรอทำไมเดย์จะเลือกอะไรเองไม่ได้อะ
ๆ เอามานี่
Are you kidding me?
หาพี่เลี้ยงคนใหม่ได้เมื่อไหร่ค่อยไปเอาโทรศัพท์คืน
This bitch?
แม่
กลัวข้าวมาให้
And he's gonna push it back. Knew it.
กูช่วยมึงได้เท่านี้นะ
Night.
กูเห็นมึงไม่แดกกูเลยยกลงมา มึงเอาของกูไปแดกก่อนแล้วกัน กูไปแดกมึงเอง
Oh. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
ไม่เอา
I'm
ไป
dying mostly for him. Oh. He's doing a step
กูไม่ได้โชว์
toward
เท่
you.
กูชอบแดกแบบเนี้ย
Right. I was about to say, but Jesus
เหตุของ
burning.
กูเนี่ย เวฟจะลวกปากเลยหา
เฮ้ยขอโทษนะ
รู้แล้วกูให้อภัย
Yes. 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 Oh, yes. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We love to see this, y'all. We love to see this. And why do we love to see this? Because this wasn't him saying, I forgive you for heating it up that heavily that I burned my tongue. It was him saying, it's okay. I forgive you for what happened that day. That's also why Knight looked up at him and wasn't capable to react. That was Day saying, I forgive you for what happened that day. You don't have to feel guilty about it anymore. I see that you're trying your best. I see that no matter what happens, you are always trying your best to look out for me. And even though this happened and I kinda blamed you, even though there was a scene where we could see that he doesn't blame Knight, but then he suddenly did again. So I kinda don't understand where his mind is at right now. But no matter, it seems that talking and like seeing how the situation evolved after Knight allowed Mog to take care of Day helped Day realize that Knight is truly doing everything he can to love him the right way. He's always the one sticking up for him. And I kind of have the feeling that they felt that Knight is being just as miserable as he is. Knight is doing everything he can to, in a certain sense, make Day forgive him because he truly loves Day. But because of what happened in the past, Day was like, fuck you. You did this to yourself. As in, he kind of blamed him so that he didn't have to acknowledge the fact that it was his own fault. So, hearing that Knight is literally always sticking up for Day and doing everything he can for Day and not in a selfish way, like his mother, in a healthy way, in a way that you can see that Knight truly has unconditional love for Day. Because what is unconditional love? When you would be willing to love someone even after they stopped loving you. Day was like, leave me be, I don't want to see you anymore. And Knight was like, I'm willing to do everything to make you forgive me because I love you that much. I'm willing to stick up for you. I'm willing to change all of my behavior. I'm willing to change what I say. I'm willing to change the way I see things. I'm willing to stand up to our mother. I'm willing to get all the punishment in the world just for you to be happy again. That's real and unconditional love. And he just showed it. Day was like, it's okay. I forgive you. He saw it. He saw the signs. He saw that this man is really doing everything he can in a good love, in a healthy love, and not in a toxic love like his mother. So he was like, you know what? It's okay. We're fine. Oh, stop.
มึงร้องไห้บ่อยกับกู
ไอ้ห่าเอ้ยกินด้วยกันเปล่าฮะ
ไลฟ์หมอกปะ
Yes.
อะไรมันจะบังเอิญขนาดนั้น
ก็เราโทรนัดพี่เมื่อคืนปะ
เดี๋ยวนะ นี่มึงสองคนเป็นสนิทกันตั้งแต่เมื่อไหร่
That.
เออ เรื่องนั้นช่างมันเถอะ
อยากเอาเวลาไปดูแลเด็กตัวเองมากกว่า
พี่ไปหาเด็กพี่เถอะ
ก็นี่ไงเด็กพี่อะ
ใครเด็กพี่
What is going on here?
กูฝากด้วยนะ ลูกกูเองอะ
ในเรื่องต้องมาตรวจอีกเหรอ
But
นั่นนี่หมอเขาอยากให้
But wait! His child! His child! I don't understand. He doesn't mean actually his child, right? Like I'm not remembering wrong, right? She was pregnant from her ex. The one that was such a bitch to her, right? I'm not interpreting it wrong, right? But he's willing to look after her. He's willing to take care of her. I am weak. Yes. Finally, we get to see these two together. Like it's been a long ass time. Let's be real here. I've been waiting for so long for these two to be together, and now apparently they've been exchanging mails, messages, love letters, and we never saw anything but this today. I don't know if I want to kill you or kiss you. I'm still debating.
จับเปล่าพี่ไหม
ดูคนให้หน่อยดิ
ไม่มีนะดีต่อไป
อันนี้ดมแล้วนึกถึงพี่เลยอะ
อบอุ่นใจดีใช่ไหม
ตายไม่น่าไว้ใจ
Black like a soul. He said I'm leaving.
งั้นสีต่อไปนะ
Again.
สีนี้พิเศษ
ไม่แน่ ถ้าทำตัวดีเนี่ยซานต้าจะไปหาถึงบ้านเลยนะ
เปล่า
ไม่รู้อะ
I am weak. Stop it.
อะไรปะ
กินเยอะๆนะลูกนะ
Night.
แม่ไหนนัดเพื่อนไว้ไหนไปก่อนนะ
เฮ้ย จะไปไหนวะ ของโปรดมันไม่ใช่หรอ
Oh. He wants you here.
ทุกคนลืมไปแล้วว่าประตูเนื้อของโปรดไหนอะ
จะไปลืมได้ไงวะมึงพี่กูนะ
ไหน
Yes.
นายก็ชอบสตูเนื้อไม่ใช่เหรอ
Oh, stupid. It's the emotions. What's wrong with this episode? I don't want to cry. I love this. Oh, stop. Don't tell me he's forgetting it. He wanted him to be there and he wasn't. No.
โห งอยากขอให้เดย์มาอยู่ข้างๆตอนเนี้ยมั้ง
Then look out.
พี่ว่าไหม
Yes, I knew it. I knew it. This show, I love this show so much. I knew that this was gonna sound familiar. He was like, the moon is beautiful outside. Why did you come and look out? Oh, I see something very nice. I see a sweatshirt. I see shorts. This time there's gonna be something ridiculous, I'm pretty sure. Because he's blind, so he's gonna see, I'm pretty sure you're looking handsome right now. When he comes out.
ไม่ผิดร้านหรอก ผมจองโต๊ะสุดพิเศษไว้ให้คุณลูกค้าเรียบร้อยแล้ว
ไม่ แต่ผมว่านะ จานเนี้ยให้ตีอย่างหนึ่งเนี่ย
You're not on it.
คงมีแค่เรื่องเดียว
เรื่อง
I'm so sorry.
ยังไม่เห็นของขวัญของซานต้านะเนี่ยตัดตาก่อนทะดา
โรงพยาบาลโทรมาบอก เราได้ตาแล้วนะลูก
Wait, what? Let's go! Y'all, to be quite honest, I am scared. I am scared. Because if they actually turn it dark, I'm so scared. I'm so scared that they're gonna turn it dark. What do I mean with dark? Apparently, from what we just saw in the preview, only 1% of the blind will be capable to see as soon as they have the eye transplant. So, if they actually turn it dark, he has the surgery and he still won't be capable to see, I'm done. That's gonna be so dark. That's gonna be so dark, and I'm so scared. I'm so scared if they actually would do it like this, I am petrified. Please don't turn it that dark, I'm begging you. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode with me. Tell me in the comments below what you think was best, and I will see you in another video. Bye.